my following on YouTube have been tagging me in this video of a fellow men's rights advocate telling men not to date women who are fat. Now, I'm not going to mention the advocate's name because as soon as you do that, people stop focusing on the message and start focusing on the beef. There is no beef, just merely a difference of opinion here. An opinion of mine that I was asked to give. So here it is. If I were to make a video responding to a girl who was saying that fat men don't deserve any love, or you shouldn't date a man who's over X amount of pounds, for all of you men who are maybe skinny, not fat, even built, who support this men's rights community, if I were to agree with that girl in the video saying that fat men deserve no love, what kind of fucking advocate would I be? Huh? Here's the thing. A lot of men in the men's rights community are all for men's mental health until they see a man who they feel their health isn't up to par, right? Maybe a bigger man. Then they're calling him chubby. They're telling him that he needs to lose weight when really, in reality, he could be going through some severe depression and maybe he's just eating to literally keep himself alive because that's his coping mechanism, which is a coping mechanism for a lot of people. But instead of focusing on the mental health underneath, like maybe the fact that this man is trying not to kill himself, most people are focusing on the fact that he is overweight. This is the reality. Some men were born with issues with their thyroid, which causes them to continue to just hold weight. And some of you men watching right now, you're not fat, but you're not skinny. You're just hardy. You're just a man. So we know that the men's rights community has tons of plus size men in it. We know that the men's rights community is supposed to show love for plus size men and short men because body shaming is a huge topic in the community, is it not? So then why we should be allowed to go ahead and say to other men, don't date fat women, it's just, that's insane. Who gave us the permission to do that? That's like a woman saying to other women, don't date uncircumcised men. Like, pardon me? Your preference is your preference, but you don't have to be rude pushing it on to other people. This reminds me of that time on Facebook when I shared a video of a plus-size woman doing awesome at one of these dance choreography things in the studio, and the only men who were fat-shaming her were indeed plus-size men themselves. They either had a beer belly, a dad bod, or they were just straight up bloop. Which made me realize that I think the reason why a lot of men feed into this fat-phobic hate for women is because there's a lot of fat-phobic hate for themselves. Because I've noticed that a lot of men who are just skinny or just naturally slim, they don't really give a fuck. And most of them are actually into big women themselves. We need to start understanding that if it doesn't sound good going both ways, it's probably not good. Thank you.